Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey everybody, this is Spike,
And Fernando.
and we're How to Do Everything with Spike and Fernando, and today we're going to show you how to create an adult Jenga game. Remember Jenga when you were a kid? It's still very popular. It's from the wonderful people at Hasbro. They're not a sponsor. Just
It's
saying.
sponsored by us.
Yes. If you remember the Jenga game, it comes with all these wonderful hardwood pieces, and you stack them up in a big tower formation, like it shows on the picture, and then you take turns and you pull the little wood blocks out until the whole tower falls down, and then you lose. And there's, of course, wonderful instructions in the box. See all the pretty pictures. Stack, pull, crash. Pretty simple. Now, I was at a campout with a bunch of friends, and someone pulled out a version of Jenga where they actually had modified it to be more of an adult game. And it was a whole lot of fun. I would love to give that person credit for this, but there was some drinking involved, and I don't quite remember who it was. So if you watch this, and it was you, post in the comments. Let me know, and I'll give you credit. So anyway, you can see that the Jenga has its logo printed on two sides, and it has blank on two sides. So what you can do is on the blank side, you can write something that the person who pulls it out has to either answer, say, or do. Think of it kind of like truth or dare with Jenga. Does that make sense? What you do is you find questions and things that you want to put on your Jenga pieces, and you can do it to whatever degree you want. So it could be geared toward kids, or it can be for sort of the whole family. Or if you want to make it extremely adult, you could do that too. Well, you just basically write it on the pieces and then you have your game. What might be a question that we would put on our Jenga piece? You're cheating. We already have those done.
Have you ever shoplifted?
You think up your wonderful things and you write them on here, and of course write them in a good ink.
Oh my god, he's full of snow.
He's full of snow. Write them in ink so that they stick, and write them legibly so people can read them, and then you just build up your game. Think about
It was supposed to be legible.
Think about the game when you were playing it ordinarily. You would stack up the pieces, they would be wonderfully blank, and you would pull out a piece and, ooh, oh my goodness, it's so much fun. And it was a very fun game. But imagine instead
This is not so family friendly. What's your favorite after sex activity?
we did ours kind of moderately adult. That's our target for our group of friends. So you would, instead of doing the blank Jenga game, you would pull out a piece and you'd get a crazy question and everyone answers it and laugh along with me. Right? Super fun. That's basically how you make adult Jenga. You play the game, you have friends over, you mix a few cocktails if you want, and then you have a lot of fun.
Oh.
Jenga for adults. Or you could call it truth or dare Jenga. What's a question you would ask party guests?
Guess the color of underwear of the person across from you.
So they would have to, as you're sitting around a table, ideally playing the game, they would pull out this piece, they would read off the question, and then they have to face the person across from them and try and guess what color underwear they're wearing.
Just for fun.
It's for fun. Learn more about your friends.
What is a dream of yours from childhood you would still like to realize?
Barely fit. Biggest disappointment in life?
Mm-hmm.
That could be kind of a downer for a party.
People can start crying.
Yeah. The guy screaming, crying in the corner. Sad face. We want to keep the questions happy questions. You don't want to embarrass your guests. You don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Or maybe you do. It's up to you.
Kiss everyone. On the cheek.
Now, some of our friends might ask, which cheeks are we referring to? And that would be up for your interpretation.
Dancing cheek to cheek.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fun to have them pick someone else to do something at the table. Choose someone else to do a silly dance. Or choose the person at the table you want to give you a neck massage for 5 minutes. So you can do fun things like that too. If you can make up things that still leave the person in control, that way they feel less uncomfortable. So like revealing a secret, they get to choose what secret they reveal. Or if they want to, getting a massage, they get to pick the person at the table to give them the massage. You want to kind of keep those things in mind so that it's a fun game and not an uncomfortable game. Top row, face down. So when you get all done, you can't see any of the questions. You go first.
Have you ever shoplifted? The answer is yes.
Oh, really? Now you know more about Fernando.
Yeah. What kid never shoplifted?
In Brazil.
You're being prejudiced. Question. Can we take the top ones? Oh, we are supposed to be putting
We're
on the
supposed to
top.
putting them on top, aren't we?
Okay.
After you pull your piece, you are supposed to put the pieces on the top of the tower. How are you more like your mother or your father?
I don't know your father, so you were more like your mother, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm more like my mother. How am I more like my mother? We'll just say I like a tidy house.
And very well decorated.
So that is our version of Jenga. Adult Jenga, Truth or Dare Jenga, whatever you want to call it. Like
And subscribe,
subscribe, and
thumbs up, like.
Oh yeah, and have fun. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below.
Shall we begin? Let's begin.